Welcome to my world history notes, where I read from the book that I wrote to teach homeschoolers world history, a survey, just a surface study. A Bible believer looks at world history, and the idea is to get you to know about people, places, concepts, and topics in world history so you can be conversant in it. And then you want to dig in and go find out many more things. And you can find my book on lulu.com, amazon.com, at the Bible Baptist bookstore. You can just follow me here. Today, I'm talking about Sigmund Freud, some influences on our Western culture in the latter part of the 1900s, excuse me, 1800s, which is called the 19th century. So let me begin. Now, if one regards Darwin and Marx to be two personalities in a type of unholy trinity of ideas, the third would have to be Sigmund Freud. Freud was born in the middle of the century in 1856. He went on to become the father of the modern, quote, science of psychiatry. He didn't invent the idea of the conscious versus the unconscious mind, but he did make those terms household words. He created the ideas of the ego, capital E, superego, the id, and the power of the unconscious drives for sex, food, artistic motivation, and comfort, among other things, such as neurotic impulses, is dominating our existence. In other words, we are helpless automatons driven by desires and needs over which we have little control. The unconscious mind is the source of our motivations. He literally created the practice of psychoanalysis, as it is called. He declared his denial of the Bible's literal truth in a book called Moses and Monotheism. Being born a Jew and presented with the Hebrew Bible by his father, with the suggestion to study the book at the age of 9, he grew to believe that Moses was really an Egyptian monotheist engaged in a civil war with polytheists and led his followers into the desert where they killed him. He was not popular with either Jews or Christians by his speculations. His views began to dominate the study of the mind and of its disorders. Although mainly discounted today by the inheritance of disciplines he helped to create, his dream theory and theory of the power of the unconscious mind's control over us still have their grip. No rational psychiatrist or psychologist today would even harbor thoughts of demonic possession or obsession, as that would be a surrender to superstition in their minds. And like the textual critics of today, they would relegate the statements in the Bible to allegory and mere ideas which have only a quaint relevance. The power of Freud's theories over society is enormous and can be found in every public school and almost all universities, along with Darwin and Marx. All three created a renaissance of their own, reviving ancient pagan dogmas such as Anaximander's Puddle of Paradise, Plato's ideal society, with Greek mythology's dream god Morpheus, and cloaking them in modern, quote unquote, scientific terms, denying common sense and rejecting the Bible outright. So that's all we're going to do on that. And we're going to discuss arts and sciences in this era next time. And then we'll be done with this section. We can go into the 20th century. So I hope you'll study, no matter what your opinion is. You can disagree with everything I say, even be offended by what I say. But whatever your opinion is, as long as you form it by your own study and not what you just read that somebody else's opinion was, I would be great. I would be great. So you have a good day, and thank you for watching.